Hello, Hachi. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Did anybody miss me? Oh, I missed everyone. I'm not gonna lie. So, these past few weeks, they've been a little bit tough. Yeah. It's been a bit of a rough past week. Oh, I'm glad. I mean that sounded conceited. I'm not glad that you missed me. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So anyways, yeah. Hello, welcome. Um so last week life threw me a little bit of a curveball, let's just say. I had plans to stream last week, but just so much had happened that I thought that it was for the best that I take a week off. And it was for the best, definitely. But I'm happy to be back. A lot has happened. A lot of things have changed, and change is hard. At least, like for me especially, I find change really hard to deal with. So, you know, it's been a lot. A lot has been happening. So first thing that I want to just very briefly mention um, is that there's gonna be some of our talents are gonna be going on hiatus, but that's all I'm gonna say because I want them to say what they need to say first. It's not for anything bad. It's just everyone's been working really hard, and that's all I can ask. Oh, big yawn. Sorry, I have a cat over here. um, yeah, everybody's been working so hard, and you know I appreciate all of them so much. So I think the least I could do, is let them, take a month or so off, especially now that like we're getting ever so close to re-debuts. Like I am almost completely finished with the new models. They're looking pretty good. Not to brag, but I'm fairly proud of the work that I've done. Um, so I said, if you need a break, if you need a break from streaming, now would be the time to do so, and then come back with a fresh new look and everything. Yeah, exactly. That's what I needed. I needed some time away, to like get things situated and stuff. But yeah, um, so I'm not gonna give any reasons. I'm not gonna name any names because I want them to I want them to be the ones to to tell everybody what's going on with them. It's not really my place, to tell people their secrets. um, but yeah, like there's no bad blood going on. I know that like lately, if you've been following like VTuber news, like especially in like the small agency sphere, it's been really rough. And so, you know, I don't want people to think, like, to see all the bad stuff that's been going on with like other companies and be like, oh my gosh, Sunrise Galaxia is abusing their talents. They don't love them. Because that's not the case. That is not the case at all. No, I want all of my talents to be happy and healthy, and even if it means like leaving the group, it's not, it won't be, at least with us five, it won't be because of any bad blood. It would only be, you know, because streaming just isn't like doing like regular streaming isn't for them. And you know, that's just the thing, you know? Like for some people, streaming just isn't for them. It's just like any other job, really. In the sense that, like, you know, not every person is gonna mesh well with every job. That's just how people work. Everyone's different. So yeah. So yeah, don't, if anybody's saying that like we're a black company, we're being mean to our talents, that's not it. That's not the case. That whoever says that doesn't know what they're talking about, because that's not happening. Everybody, I think that we have a pretty healthy work environment. I think that, you know, all of our talents at least feel like, for the most part, comfortable talking to each other. You know, like when we're all in a group together, you know, nobody feels like, I don't know, like intimidated by each other. I don't think. At least that's from what I've seen from like us collabing and like, you know, our meetings and stuff. That's not the impression that I get. You know, everybody from what I can tell, feels fine with, like, you know, speaking their opinions and, you know, giving out ideas and thoughts. So yeah, I think that I've fostered a good community and a good work environment. And also, like, they're all pretty comfortable with talking to me if they have problems. I mean, obviously, like I just said, you know. So yeah, I've been trying really hard to do my part, and they've been working really hard to do theirs. You know, and that's really all I could ask from them. You know, I would not be anywhere without those four. I would just be one B girl. And one B girl does not a VTuber agency make. No siree. But yeah, they really are the backbone of our whole group. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's one big piece of news, is just, you know, be aware, it's gonna happen. Another happier news also. Our half anniversary merch just got in, so those should be shipping out in like the coming weeks. So everybody who ordered some of our acrylic stands, they'll be out soon, and they look really good. I'm super happy with them. They look very professional. So yeah, they literally just came in today. The one thing I will warn you guys about is so there's like a film, there's like a plastic film over, like a protector thing. It's really hard to get off. Me and Mama V, we were trying so hard to like peel those off. We were like scratching at it, trying to peel the film off. So yeah, be sure you have good nails or like a knife or something to like help peel it off, because it's hard. It's hard. But it is satisfying, you know. You do get that satisfying like peeling the screen protector off a phone sort of feeling. I take it off. I take it off. Like when I get like stuff that has that sort of thing on it, I like to take it off, because I mean, I don't really care about dust. Once it's in my house, it's gonna get like dust and like cat and dog hair all over it. That's just a given. that just happens. That just happens when you live with animals. You're gonna get hair all over everything. Unless you live with like birds or like reptiles or amphibians, you know. Animals that do not have fur, but like, you know. if you have a dog, you're gonna get dog hair all over your stuff, unless like it's like a Chihuahua or something, you know, a hairless breed. But you know, it's not very likely that if you were going out looking for a dog or a cat, you're gonna get a hairless breed, unless you were specifically going for that kind. And that is the kind that we do not have, so. Yeah, put it in some glass. Keep it away from the windows. You know, do like the figure reseller thing. Keep it in a box in the attic, away from direct sunlight and people and air. That's always so funny, like when you see like, that's like, there's a huge difference between figure resellers like in like Japan and stuff. In Japan, if like, and I don't know if it's like if it's the same for like any other countries, but like especially because I order a lot from like Bai, so like Mercari JP and you know Yahoo auctions, stuff like that. Hello, welcome. But like if you're like buying a figure or something, they'll like, there's like different gradings for figures. So like A is like the best quality and F is like, do you really want to buy this? So like people will like mark their stuff down, and it'll be like, oh, I accidentally breathed on it like 2 years ago, but other than that, it's fine. It's like, like they'll mark it out as C because, you know, it was in direct sunlight for like half an hour. Oh God. Yeah. So at least you know that it's in good condition. Like a lot of people like are very weary when buying like secondhand figures and stuff, and I understand why. But like, for me at least, all the times that I've ever bought like secondhand figures, they've always been like perfectly fine. Like the only reason that like I have like one Nendoroid that I bought secondhand that like, hello, welcome. But yeah, so I have like one Nendoroid that I bought secondhand, and it's kind of broken, but that's because it's like so old. So, you know, I don't fault the person who sold it to me for that. You know, like they can't stop the process of time, you know. And sticky. Some of them are like sticky sometimes, but that's also not their fault. That's something I had to explain a bit to people online who are like, they get like older Nendoroids or something like that, and it's like all sticky, and they're like, ew, why is it sticky? Is it suspicious fluids? And then I'm just like, it's not that. It's not what you think it is. It's just the glue in the plastic. Yeah, it's just honey. It's just honey. Do you not dip your figures in honey? It makes them delicious. But yeah, so it's just yeah, when you have like older figures, especially like ones that have been kept in a box for a really long time, like if they've been like on display and like they're airing out constantly, then it's not going to be sticky. But if you have like a figure that's just like been in a box its whole life, then like eventually over time, and it's like over like many years, it'll get sticky because the glue inside of it and like the plasticizing agent, it dissolves. But it's nothing bad. It's not gonna harm the figure. All you have to do is just like wash it with some soap and water, and then it's fine. I prefer to like hand wash them, but it can be tedious, like especially if it's like a Figma or an Android, because they have like so many like little itty bitty parts. Um, so it can be kind of tedious. Yeah, yeah. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I mean, probably if you are buying figures secondhand, you probably should like wash them, unless they like specifically say that it's like just, if it's like a newer figure and it's just been in the box, then it's probably fine. But you know, it's probably like for the best if you wash it. Just, you know, just like, especially if it's been out, you know, it could get dirty. It could get dirty for like other reasons, you know. It could be dusty. It could just be dust. They could have animals and like animal fur. I know in my like every single one of my figure boxes there is some form of animal hair in it. Be it cat, dog, or human, there is, or bee. There's some kind of hair in the box. It's unavoidable for me. So, you know, if you ever buy a figure off of me, uh, just so you know, there's probably gonna be some dog hair on it, or cat hair, or something. But I don't plan to sell any of my figures. I'm very proud of my collection. My collection of like 70% Hatsune Miku figures. I just really like Miku. That brings me to my next topic of the day. My schedule. So, I am no longer on my work sabbatical. I don't think that it's going to affect my streaming, because actually I got a different job. So I'm no longer working at the place that I worked at before my quote unquote sabbatical. Um, so yeah, I've gotten a new working location, and they're a lot nicer. They're so much better. Oh my god, I wish that I had left them sooner. Because my hours are, they're quite a bit shorter. So you know, I'm pretty pleased with that. So I can, and they know that I do streaming, so you know, they let me, for the most part, I work in the mornings, so that like totally frees up my afternoons and evenings for streaming. So yeah, hopefully that means that there won't be very much change in my streaming schedule. um the only thing that could change it is, again, we are like getting closer and closer. I'm planning for 2.0s to be either at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. It's gonna be either one of those. So yeah. So that might be the only thing, is like me just being busy trying to get everything put together for re-debuts. And I'm really excited for it. I'm hoping that all the people who are gonna be on hiatus will be will be fine with coming back to doing that. I'm sure it'll all be fine, because I'm telling you guys, they are itching to use the new models just as much as I am and you all are to see them. So yeah, that's that's one thing. But my schedule for this week, now that I know what's going on in my life, um, so obviously today I'm doing the Zatsudan. Um, I think tomorrow I'm gonna finally cough up the money to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. That's the only reason why I didn't that I haven't streamed it yet, is just because I didn't want to pay for it. I'm a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate for real. But it's so funny. It's so funny. I actually have like a really funny story. Um, I actually had a dream last night that I played that game on stream. So when I woke up the next day, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to cough up that money for it. It was a sign. It was a sign. The universe was telling me you have to stream Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. You have to finish it. And I said, fine, universe, I'll do it. But not because you told me to. So yeah, I'll be doing that probably tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I'll try to get a schedule up tomorrow if I remember. And then also I want to play Project Diva sometime this week. So okay, here's the thing with Project Diva. So you guys all know I mod the game. I'm not ashamed to say it. The game's more fun with mods, okay? If Sega didn't want us to mod the game, they would have updated it, actually. They would have put like new songs in it. I'm just saying. And more than just like the 7 that they put in Megamix originally. Okay? Like I'm just saying they could have had more. So yeah, so I mod the game. However, the mod pack, one of the mod packs that I use, for it adds like some custom PVs, and so all of a sudden those custom PVs that I spent like hours and hours trying to figure out, so that, hold on, let me turn the music up. Why is it so quiet? So the PVs that or the mod that I spent like hours and hours trying to work out, all of a sudden it just stopped working. Yeah, like every single time I would play one of those songs that was part of that mod pack, it would crash. I don't know why, because like the last time that I had played it on stream, all of the mods were working. They did perfectly fine. And now all of a sudden, all but one of them crashes every time I open it. So I went to like the mods Discord server, where they have like a sort of like tech support thing, and I told them what happened, and you know, they had me like send a screenshot of my mods folder, and they essentially told me that's not our problem. So yeah, like there's like, yeah, so what's happening is not a problem with our mods, so so yeah, like I guess I just have to deal with it. So yeah, I deleted that mod pack. I still have some of the other ones from that pack, and I still have like the models, which is the part that I care about the most. I'm gonna be honest. I just like looking at the pretty Miku outfits. But yeah, it like sucks. It sucks because it's like I seriously doubt that it's not a problem, that the issue doesn't have to do with the mod pack, because I removed all of the other mods that were not from that pack, and it still didn't work. So, you know, I'm getting the suspicion that maybe it's not my fault. I don't think it's from the game. I don't think it's from the game, because it used to do that before. Like when I had first installed that mod, it would do that. That's why I like spent like so long fixing it. And it worked on stream. So I don't know why it's not working now. I don't know. Project Diva, well, I mean, game modding in general can be kind of tricky. But it's fun. It's fun when it works. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on Minecraft modding. Cause that can be even tougher. Let me tell you. But now I just have Forge, so I can just download mod packs and play that. So I have a different mod pack installed. I have like a Diva X mod pack, which honestly, that's what I really care about. the one of the packs that I had that was a part of the same one that I was having an issue with, they had like a few songs. They had like a few songs from Diva X, but the one that I downloaded has like the whole catalog. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I can deal with that. Cause I did enjoy the songs from Project Diva X. Like, oh my god, Sega, why the heck didn't you just take some of the songs, like at least like some of the good ones, you know? Like they could have had like Lost Ones Weeping and like Patchwork Staccato and like Raspberry Monster and just like ported that into like Future Tone or Megamix or something. Like duh. well, some of the notes are different. I don't care. They did it before for F Second, and F Second has like pretty much the same exact like note structure as Diva X. So, you know, why not? Why not? Now I just have to wait for a mod pack that brings over the songs from Project Mirai, aka the best Vocaloid game. Hands down. Oh my gosh, that reminds me, I've gotta figure out how to do like a hand cam setup or something so I can play DS games. I so want to play Mirai. But like the thing is, like again, because as I'm sure you all know, I have the oldest 3DS known to man, and it is like completely incapable of being able to like do like any sort of capturing. I have tried pretty much everything short of just like modifying the hardware itself. I don't want to do that. I don't want to modify. I would rather like buy a new 3DS and modify that than my childhood 3DS. You know, the oldest 3DS known to man. It is my everything. I am so shocked that it still works. I'm shocked that I have everything. Actually, no, that's a lie. I don't have all my stuff because I have lost pretty much every single stylus that came with it. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared one day. And I also lost one of the AR cards that came with it. But I found out that you can just like print out an AR card, cut that out, and it works just fine. So yeah. like I have all of the AR cards for Project Mirai, which I'm very surprised that I have. It's pretty cute. It's just like, you know, it's like AR, but they have like all the different little like models in Mirai, and I like that a lot. But yeah, so I can't stream with it. So I need to figure out how I can do that. So my thinking was that I could do like a hand cam sort of stream and just like sort of like angle the camera to the top screen. And just like record gameplay of that. But then I run into the issue of I don't know how to capture the audio for it. You know? I don't know how I would be able to do that. because like I could just like capture the audio, like do like live audio, you know, but then, you know, you would hear me talking, and also I feel like the audio would be like kind of bad. Yeah, so there's a mod for the 3DS. There's a couple actually. There's one that's for like newer consoles, and then one for like the older ones. Mine is so old that not even the one for the older ones work. Like I basically I got it Christmas of 2011, like pretty much right when the 3DS came out. It's one of the OG ones. It does not work with anything. It does not work with anything. My 3DS is older than my cousin's. I showed up to one of their birthday parties one day, and I was playing with it, and they were like, "Is that a phone? BBB, is that your phone?" I was like, have you never seen one of these before? It's crazy to me that children now don't know what a DS or a 3DS is. Oh my god. Now I know how like 90s kids felt when like the younger generation didn't know what a Game Boy was. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not super well versed with tech, so I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much to like equipping these things for streaming that I don't know. I kind of just gave up. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. If I can figure out a way to like at least get the audio to go into OBS, then I think I can manage it from there. Cuz like I have seen videos where people just like they literally just like point a camera at their DS and just like try not to move it that much. That's why I thought it could work with like a hand cam stream, because I cannot hold it still. I can't hold it still. Like especially because like I want to play like Kid Icarus Uprising. That game, you cannot keep it still. You can't keep it still. Like you gotta, it's hard. Kid Icarus Uprising is hard to play. Okay, at least for me it is, because it hurts. It hurts. You have to. So it works kind of like for those who've never played it, it works almost like a FPS game in a way. So like you have to like press the button and move the little like joystick and maneuver with the like aim with the stylus all at the same time. It's crazy, and my finger hurts after a while. But it's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I love Pitt. He is my son. and I love his wine mom. Palutena is a wine mom. You can't convince me otherwise. There's no way she doesn't have like some sort of like wood block print that says like some like sassy phrase about wine or something. or coffee. I love her. But yeah. So I wanna play that. I wanna play Mirai, like I said, because it's the best Vocaloid game. I also have, well, okay, so I have Puyo Puyo Tetris. However, it's like a specially modded, because I don't think they actually have Puyo Puyo Tetris for the 3DS. I think they have like some Puyo Puyo, but I wanted Puyo Puyo Tetris. So I have that. However, it's an older version. So I think if I wanted to play that, I think I would just like get it for my Switch and like have the more updated version. I suck at it though, by the way. Just warning you. If I ever stream it, just a heads up. I'm kind of okay at Puyo Puyo. I suck at Tetris. I'm so bad. I like skipped pretty much every single Tetris round because I'm just that bad. I try. I'm just not good. Like I can't do T-spins. I don't know how. I've tried. I've watched the game tutorials. I have watched YouTube tutorials. I watched Hoshibachi Suise explain how to do it, like step by step, how to do it and how it's done. I can't figure it out. It's beyond me. I just suck. That's just the way it is. I've tried. I think I've managed like a single T-spin like maybe twice on accident. Couldn't tell you how I did it, but I did it. But yeah, like if I do ever play it, it's gonna be bad. I might just do only the Puyo Puyo sections. But I do want to play the new one actually, because I know there's like newer characters and I want to know what they're all about. You know, my favorites are the goth girl, I forget her name, Draco and Sig. I'm especially fond of the dragon girl, Draco. She's just so silly. She's so silly. Every time she was on screen, I'm like, oh, I love her. and I also really like Sig. Little baby kudere. So cute. Love him. I don't know. I just like kudere characters, I guess. I love characters that just do not care. I relate to that. So, anyways, what else? I've downloaded like so many games. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I also I wanted to play Majora's Mask for sure. Though I have heard that the 3DS Majora's Mask is worse than the original. So I don't know. I know that Blythe has played it. I think she's got that one like Switch pass that like gives you access to some of the older games. Like I think it has like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. So I know that I'm pretty sure she has that. But I don't want to pay for it. Again, I'm a cheapskate. I'd rather just mod my DS. It's so easy, you know, and it's, you know, it's not like Nintendo's gonna like do anything. It's not like they're gonna give any sort of like service to the 3DS, you know. In fact, Nintendo's like YouTube, you know, like instead of like as time progresses, they give their consoles like more options. They take the options away. Maybe this is why they didn't want to give us game perms. Maybe that's why. It's because I keep on slandering them in my streams. Well, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't true. I'm just real, okay? They can't handle the fact that I'm real like that. That's their problem, okay? Not mine. If Nintendo doesn't want people to slander them, you know, do better. Ooh, my keyboard is dusty. I need to get a little, like, air canister thingy. Dust over here for once. You can't handle the truth. It's true. It's true. Ah! So yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yes. Okay. So speaking of Miku stuff, so this Saturday is Miku Day. Yeah, it's March 9th. Miku. Um, and I have a dilemma. I cannot decide whether I want to do a Barbie movie weekend on Saturday or do something Miku related on Saturday. It's so tough. I cannot believe the odds of this happening. it's very pain pecco. It's just like I thought like, oh, I could like play Project Diva or something. No, I did my one karaoke of the year. That's enough. So, you know, I just thought like I could do Project Diva on Saturday, and then I remembered I really wanted to do another Barbie movie weekend because Barbie movie weekends just make everything better. It's a fact. Well, I don't know. I don't know how good the next movie is, so maybe I'll be wrong. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys I don't know what your guys' like subscriber history is like. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I accidentally turned off the music. Hold on. Where was we? I'll just pick a random one. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn the music off. But yeah, so I don't know like what other sorts of YouTubers you guys watch, but so I saw that Ted Nipson posted a video watching all of the Barbie movies, and I like to watch those kinds of reviews because I like to see how well my thoughts align with other people. But now I can't do that. I have to constrain myself because like I only watch those kinds of reviews until the movie that I had since watched, you know? Because I don't want my opinions to be swayed by other people. You know, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not that kind of girl. I don't want my opinions to be tainted by other reviewers. I want to form my own opinion. Especially when it comes to Barbie. I'm very particular about that. That rule only applies to Barbie. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for Saturday. But it sucks because I really want to watch that video. He had a really good ranking system. He had like a rubric that was based on like how good Barbie was, how good the story was, how good the animal sidekicks were, and how good the moral was. Which I didn't even know Barbie movies had morals at the end. I just never watched the credits. Also, when I first watched those movies, I was really young, and I don't think I could really read at that time. So yeah, I never watched it. You know what? Just for hex and giggles, Barbie movie morals. Do they have like a list of all the morals? Dang it! I wanted to like read them off. Ugh. That would have been so fun. But all I get when I look up Barbie movie morals is like stuff about the messages in the new movie. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I want to know. I guess most people also didn't know that there's a moral at the end of the movies. Because I sure didn't know. Now I feel silly as a Barbie movie enjoyer. I feel like my entire life has been a lie. So I guess apparently like all the movies except for the Barbie Diaries have a moral, which I think the moral for the Barbie Diaries is pretty clear, and it's that don't be Light Yagami, which is a good moral. I sure don't want to be like him. That guy's crazy. But yeah, like, I had no idea that those were there. I had no idea. So now I guess I gotta look for those. I think the moral of the last movie that we watched, the Mariposa movie, was don't be racist. Which, yeah, that's a good moral. That's the only moral that I could derive from that. That's what the whole movie was about. Don't be fairy racist. Again, that is a good moral. I don't know. I just think that it's funny that like, a Barbie movie of all things is tackling a subject like that. And again, it's a good moral to teach the kids. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that out of all of the like children's media, Barbie, sure, why not? Sure, I guess. And make it about fairies. Okay, sure. I don't know. It's just something. It's something, all right. These Barbie movies are getting crazier and crazier. I think the next one is about like ponies or something. I don't know. Horse movie, Barbie horse movie. I don't know. Maybe her sister will be the horse again this time. I don't know. Her sister was a horse in The Magic of Pegasus. Oh, there's another moral. There's another moral from the Barbie movies. Don't be sexist. There you go. There you go. Actually, I think that was kind of the moral in like a few of those. Cuz like that was like the whole point of the Three Musketeers too. Which is don't be sexist. Kids, don't be sexist. I'm Barbie. Don't be sexist. We need more girly pop messages. What other serious topics can Barbie yassify? so that children can understand. I don't know, gay rights? Well, that's just general Barbie. That's just all of them. All of them have that message. Let's be real. They're not very subtle about that. Barbie and the Diamond Castle, get out of here. Get out of here. That was, oh my gosh, that reminded me in that YouTube in the Ted Nivison review. He kept calling them best friends. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure they were best friends? Are we sure about that? Listen, Mattel can say they were best friends all they want. We know the truth. I know what you are. I know what you are. I love me some Barbie Yuri. It's true. I am #1 Barbie Yuri supporter. We need more of it. Can never have enough. It's true. Yeah, I think that's all of the like the big important the big important announcements that I have, like in regards to my life and, you know, to the agency. Yeah. Like I said, I would talk more about the talents, like the talents that are going on hiatus, but again, I want to let them handle that, because at the end of the day, that's their thing. That's their thing. They don't need me, you know. They don't need me for that, to tell you guys that they're taking a break. So that's all. Oh, another stream that I'm planning for this week, or maybe it'll be next week. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it might be next week. It might be next week. We have another very special day coming up for one of the talents. So I need to make a special illustration. So I'll be streaming that. We've only got two more talents' birthdays that I need to make a thing for. And then I'll have them all, and then I won't know what to do for the next couple of years. I want to do birthday merch, but like I don't know if we have like the funds for that, and also I don't know if they want to do birthday merch. I'm sure they would be all for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have time to like gather all that at the moment. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Megoro's birthday isn't for another couple months, so I've got time, I think. Got time to figure all that out. Hi there, Leah. Hi, I'm back. I'm back to streaming. All right. So yeah. He needs to tell me. I texted him last night. I was like, because, you know, I always draw everybody's favorite flower for their birthday, you know, for like a little bouquet. And I texted him last night. I was like, hey, what's your favorite flower? And he was like, he responded, that's a good question. And then he didn't tell me what it was. I'm like, that's not a flower. Just tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Spit it out. Oh, it's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out. If not, I'll just pick one. Maybe a spider lily. I could see it. Yeah. I could see Griffin with like a bouquet of spider lilies. That could, I think that would be pretty on brand. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll pick something like totally random, like a snapdragon or something. I don't know. Or he'll pick something that I guess could be considered a flower but isn't really, like a Venus flytrap or like a pitcher plant or something. Or like that one what's that flower called? The one that's like really like the deadhead. No, that's a moth. Like the corpse flower, whatever that's called. Maybe he'll probably like pick something like that, and I'll be like, be serious. BFFR. Don't tell him that. White lilies. Oh, I could see that. I also don't know. I don't know what kind of outfit to do for him. I want to do something in like a OG dere, or like OG fashion. It's like very like kind of like nobleman clothes. Like think like the clothes in like Black Butler. That's what it reminds me of. like European but still J fashion. Like I want to do that sort of outfit for him. But the thing is, I don't really know like how to design it. It's tough. But I do like the thought of white lilies. That would be cute. Mm-hmm. Mm. I think, yeah, I think I'm between spider lilies or white lilies. Oh, both lilies. And the cat's back. Yeah, yeah, like CL and Black Butler. Like that sort of outfit. That's kind of what I'm going for. But unfortunately, oh my gosh, you guys are never gonna believe. Like the second after I made my like big post about my big shonen monologue about how I'm never gonna give up and stuff, I went to like do some drawing, and my hand just wouldn't draw anything good. It was all just garbage. I immediately had a bad hand day right after that. Which it happens, you know. Sometimes that's why I call it a bad hand day. Like a bad hair day, but with your hand. Like sometimes some days I want to draw and my hand just does not want to cooperate and I don't draw good and then I feel bad. Yeah, hopefully, I slept on it, so hopefully it'll be fine now. That's what I'm hoping. Hawkcat that's in here. He doesn't care. He's like a rat jumping around a corner looking for a food. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun to design an outfit that isn't a dress. Well, I guess Leah's birthday outfit wasn't really a dress either. It was more like it wasn't a pantsuit, but it was like a two-piece. I don't know what you call it. Maybe I'll have to like do like a full body illustration of all of those. That would be fun. Though I feel like I think mine was a little bit too close to my Utao honey lady, which I still need to finish making. I put her off for so long. Maybe once I finish with 2.0s and everything and re-debuts, maybe I'll go back and I'll retool her, because there were some notes where it just, like, while I was playing around with her, there were like a couple notes that just didn't work well and I want to redo them. So maybe I'll do another voice recording stream or something like that. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Oh, I also I saw the new Dune recently. So first of all, I have like absolutely no ties to the Doom series. Like, I've never read the books. I never saw the original movie. When the first movie came out, I fell asleep at the end. And then all of a sudden Papa B was like, "Oh, we're gonna go see the second Dune movie this week." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I fell asleep during the first one, and I kind of wasn't paying attention for like most of it too." So, but you know, okay. So, you know, we went to the movies, and I fell asleep again. I at least didn't sleep through like the whole end of the movie like I did the last time. So, and it was kind of amazing actually. So I was up for like, I stayed up for like half of the movie, and it's a freaking long movie. Oh my god, I could not believe it. We went and saw it at like 5 p.m. We didn't get home until like 9. It's like, good god, why is this movie so long? Although part of that is because you know, we went and saw it with some other people. So we were like talking after the movie. So that had something to do with it. But still, it is a long movie. It is a really long movie. And we also saw it in like one of those like Dolby theaters, or it's basically like a 5D movie, you know, like the chairs like shake and stuff, like when there's like action going on. I guess apparently a lot of action was going on during the movie. But I somehow managed to fall asleep. Maybe I could fall asleep on a roller coaster next. I don't know. But like after the movie, everybody was like, "How could you sleep during that? The seats were shaking like the whole time." Like, I don't know. But I think I didn't sleep for like most of it, like I did the last time. I think I probably slept through like maybe like 10 minutes. That's my best guess. I don't know. The movie's so long. Like my sense of time had left me. So yeah, like so here's how it happened. I went into the movie. I kind of sort of knew what was going on. And then like halfway through, I fell asleep. I woke up like 10 or so minutes later and was absolutely totally confused. I had no idea what was going on at that point. And then I was awake for the rest of the movie. So technically, I did not sleep during most of the movie. I got most of it. I just didn't know what was going on past the point that I had woken back up. And it wasn't that like the movie was boring or anything. Like there was a lot of stuff happening, you know, obviously, because the chairs were shaking the whole time. So like stuff was happening, and you know I enjoyed it. Like you know I like the big worms. I like the worms; those are fun. But however, I don't know. I don't know what about that movie just puts me to sleep. It also probably had something to do with the fact that I was up late the night before. I was up late working. So, you know, that probably had something to do with it also. Yeah, like I don't know what it is about the movie that just about that series. Maybe I'll fall asleep during the next one too. I don't know. Maybe Papa B will learn his lesson and not buy me tickets in that one. I mean, like, you know, I probably won't complain if we do get a ticket, because like I do like going to the movies. I like going to the theater, you know. I like the vibe there. You know, especially like going to a movie like later in the day. I don't know. It's really nice. It's really nice. Or like going to the movie theater when it's raining. Oh my gosh, that's such a vibe. Ooh. That's kind of what happened when I went to see Cats 2019 with my friend. Besides that movie, we had an amazing time. Well, I mean, the movie was fun in that we had a fun time, like goofing with each other. We more had time. Let me talk. God. It was more that we had fun being together than we did watching the movie. And like when we came out, like one of the people working there walked in and they were like, "So how did you enjoy the movie?" And I was just like, "It was so bad." It's like, "Oh, it was awful." But then like, you know, it was also like rainy outside. So when we went out, it was so nice. It was so nice. And so they had bought me some boba, which unfortunately I've learned that I do not like cold tea. So, you know, I didn't really vibe with it, but I still drank it because, you know, they're my friend. So and they bought me a nice drink with their hard-earned money, so I did drink it. And then there was where I used to live, there was a I think it's closed now, but there was like a store that sold macarons, the little like French cookies. They were so good. So I bought the two of us a pack of cookies to share. You know, like as a little thank you for the tea. And yeah, like we just had a good time together. So yeah, that was that. I like going to the movies. It's just I don't know. Just that series, Dune, just puts me to sleep, I guess. I couldn't tell you why. And like, you know, I liked it, you know. I didn't really understand what was going on because again, I fell asleep during both of the movies. So I kind of didn't really know what was going on in the plot, but I liked the cinematography. You know, I liked all the colors and stuff. And my cat is gonna scratch on his tree and make noise. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You're being noisy. Shut up, Leo. I'm the only one who's allowed to be noisy. So, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. I did like the movie. I just didn't really get it because I fell asleep. And I don't even fall asleep during movies, really. Like even the boring movies, I don't usually fall asleep during. But then again, I don't go and see boring movies. Like I actually like almost sort of, but not really went to sleep when I saw the second Gurren Lagann movie. And the only reason was because there was so much colors. There was so much like bright flashing colors that like I needed to like rest my eyes. I needed to close my eyes for a little bit. But yeah, it was still fun. It was still fun. I had a really good time. But with Gurren Lagann, it's kind of hard to fall asleep too, because there's just so much. It's so much sakuga. Oh my god! Especially the movie, like the anime. The anime itself is very sakuga, but the movie is on a next level. It's ridiculous. It just kept getting more and more ridiculous, and it was great. Highly recommend. Huh, cat? Huh, cat? Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't watch movies. He's a cat. He's a cat. All he knows is meow meow and sleep. What a silly boy. So, yeah, I prefer going to see movies in theaters to just like watching them on streaming service, unless it's like a movie that I'm like not really sure will be very good. Then I'll you know, I'll wait for it to come out on like whatever streaming service and hope it's not Hulu because I don't have Hulu. Like I have a good I'm on like a good amount of streaming services. Like I've got so I have Netflix and I have HBO and Mama B has Amazon. I just use her Amazon. And yeah, so the only subscription that I don't have is Hulu, and I guess it's like some of the other ones. And I have Tubi. Yeah. I have Tubi and I have like a ad skipper on my computer so I don't have to sit through the ads. And I also one of my friends lent me a subscription to YouTube. What is it called? YouTube Premium or whatever. Whatever it's called. The special YouTube where you don't have ads. That's how I've been watching Dan Versus lately. Oh my gosh, I've been getting back into this show. It's called Dan Versus. If you guys have never heard of it or seen it, you probably have if you've heard the "Hi Dan, I'm a supermodel. I just moved next door. I don't care who the IRS sends. I'm not paying taxes." If you've ever heard or seen that meme, that's where that's from. It's... I don't remember the show being as funny as it is. Like, there were several times, like, as I was watching, where I, like, actually laughed. Like, I don't know. And it's not even, like, an adult comedy, technically. I mean, so it had like a bit of a history. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, they tried to pitch it as an adult series, but no network wanted it. So it was made, like, for kids on the Hub Network, the one that had My Little Pony. That's the Hub Network's legacy, is it's the one that had My Little Pony. And it was really huge with bronies back in the day, back in ye olden day on the internet. So, like, a lot of people would, like, draw, like, they would draw him with the My Little Pony characters because, so, okay, I guess I should probably explain the plot to those who have never seen it before. So, the main story is, like, it follows this guy, Dan, who, like, is just really salty and hates everyone. And that's the show. He just exacts revenge on, like, whatever he thinks is, like, whatever, like, inconveniences him on that day. And it's hilarious. And it's so good. And he has this pushover best friend, and his best friend's wife, who is the best character, by the way. She's like a ninja scientist. I love her. She's the ninja scientist straight man. What a combination. But yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I remember really liking it when I was a kid, but, like, I was not expecting the jokes to hit as hard as they did when I got older. Like, that's usually the thing, you know, is, like, something that you find really funny as a kid. When you grow up and you look back on you're like, why did I think this was funny, you know? This actually got funnier when I grew up. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, it's a good show. Would highly recommend. If you enjoy, like, cartoony antics and things like that. and like the main character, he is not a good person. Like, it's pretty obvious. Like, he has some very serious, like, issues, and, like, almost commits murder on numerous occasions, very regularly tries to commit arson, and I love it. It's so funny to me. So yeah, that's all the movies and TV shows I've seen lately. I don't really have enough time to, like, watch stuff, really, because I'm just so busy. I'm busy doing things. Like I was saying before, we're, like, getting super close to our 2.0s. So it's really crunch time for me. I'm working, like, twice as hard trying to finish up the models. I'm making character reference sheets. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm needing to also get in contact with all the talents to see what, you know, what they want to change, what they want to keep, you know, all that jazz. Like, what with the stuff that they want to change, how they want it to change. So yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Being in charge of a VTuber agency is not fun, kids. Don't do it. If you're wanting to start a VTuber agency, here's my advice. Don't. But seriously, um, if you have like no business experience and don't know anybody who has business experience, if you really want to make a VTuber agency, that's like the best place to start. If you don't have that, that's my advice. That's my advice: is learn how to business before you make the business. I'm very lucky. I live amongst people who either have run their own business or like have started and are maintaining their own business. So yeah, I have a lot of people around me. I have a very supportive team to help me. Yeah, I think we're just about to take off, you know, so to speak. I think we're gonna be all right. That's my takeaway. I think things are gonna be okay for us. So with that said, I need to figure out my schedule for this week. So I'll see you all soon. Have a